Hey guys, what's happening? And let's get right down to it with Footleaks. Did Messi just smack a player so hard that he got his first Barcelona red card? As peculiar as it sounds, guys, it's all true. But why did he act in such a way that completely contrasts with his clean history? Is it because he and his team were failing to win this final? Or perhaps that he regrets the decision to not leave Barcelona already, as we already know he wanted to earlier? Was the lashing out because Greizmann was on the score sheet twice, but Messi hadn't converted a single goal yet? Well, let's see why and what happened that it got so dirty that he had to be sent off. The good boy of football, known to be calm and humble, just hit Bilbao player Asier Villalibre right across his face in the dying moments of a lost game against Atletico Bilbao, trailing 3-2 in the Spanish Super Cup final. And as a result, got his first ever red card for his club. The referees took a VAR review of the hit and stuck out a red card. He seemed as unbothered as he could have and left the field shaking his head in ignorance while the rest of the team looked shocked in disbelief and annoyance as their key player has been sent off. Why this is so unlike Messi? The reason it looks so ugly is because the only red cards he's ever received before were in Argentina for moments where he either hit the other player inadvertently or when the other player was even more aggressive. Diving and acting on the field is not often associated with him, but he has often had some of those moments too, as well as others where he used profanity and grabbed someone by the neck. But why this was so ugly and rude is because Asier was not involved in any argument with him. Both of them were advancing towards the goalpost, focusing on the play when Messi decided to hit him. Is he getting done with Barcelona? We all know that Messi has tried to leave the club and has shared his disappointment over the management several times. As can be seen, he looks unhappy too. But maybe a little more composure and respect for the players kept intact can save him from being sent off, if not win a game they were losing, that too in a final. After all, the priority on the pitch for a player is always their game first, and expressing anger in such rough ways can seriously impact the game. This is what Messi should have been careful about, regardless of his rift with the club, but for the professionalism a player is required to have. Even though he decided to stay after intending to leave the club last summer, but he is still out of contract this year, so it looks like Messi is soon going to take the decision he's been wanting to for a while now. Was this uncalled for? This was a very unexpected mistake that he made in terms of both his career and this game. As we know, Messi is recognized for being grounded, respectful, and having played clean all his career prior to this. But it all seems to be going really downhill now that while he's created such a reputation for him, he himself is contradicting it. Just with a little more patience kept intact, who knows, he could have netted a last-minute goal and cruised Barcelona to a victory like he has done many a times, or simply could have avoided such an embarrassment. It is really unnecessary and uncalled for, since there are possibilities he might even have to deal with a 4-game ban after slapping a player, according to ESPN. How did this impact the game? Although the red card was given at 121 minutes of the extra time and the match was almost over, however, any football fan rooting desperately for their team to win a final can attest that these are perhaps the most important, decisive, and look forward to moments of the match. In the nick of time, anything can happen. A goal scored or conceded, these are the most unpredictable moments of a final, and such is witnessed many a times before in football too. And while the fans were hoping for such a miracle to be delivered by the 6-time Ballon d'Or winner, he ended up having to leave the game instead. The 10 men down on the pitch had understandably dropped morale and motivation to even play, since their talisman was now gone and looked clearly off. So much so that Greizmann was reported to have said that he is pissed off at what happened tonight in Seville against Atletico Bilbao, while manager Ronald Koeman backs Messi up by saying that Messi has been frustrated for being cursed during the game, so he understands why he did that, as reported by Mirror. Have the fans reacted well? We think not. Twitter is brimming with football fans who saw what transpired behind their screens, slamming the player for his actions. They're trolling his irresponsibility, questioning his rationale, and are angry over his anger that invited a straight-up sent-off. Many who were not necessarily rooting for Barcelona have also taken it to their platforms to share that they don't appreciate the blatant disrespect and attack by Messi, and that the game should be played in a civil manner. Fans have also complimented the use and efficacy of VAR for picking up exactly what happened, so anyone who acts in an unacceptable way is booked accordingly. This shows, irrespective of how popular and loved a player is, nothing gets bigger than a game itself, so it should be played without breaching its rules, and that mistreatment should not be forgiven. Don't you all agree with them? Was this a fair decision? This was a big call to make, and it took a lot of scrutiny as the referee left the game to check the VAR for proper consideration, and Messi did turn out to be at fault. Many are saying that heated moments have been a part and parcel of the game, and that the red card should have been let go of since the game was ending anyway. Also, taking into account the image Messi has created over the years, it seems weird that he would be caught in something like this. But according to most fans, be it Barcelona's or other teams, as well as massive news portals, everyone agrees that till the final whistle goes off, every rule and regulation must be ensured and dealt with in the correct way. Don't you think that this was fair enough? Or comment below why you think otherwise. Well, here are the events that transpired in quite a controversial showdown between Barcelona and Atletico Bilbao, the latter who also went on to win tonight's Supercopa final. While Barcelona and Messi both continue to have an unfavorable night, especially Messi, who might not make it to lineup for 4 more games now. Things did not and won't look too good till the time Messi wholeheartedly decides to come back to the game and play like he used to, whether it's for Barcelona or for a different club. But until then, even with all the frustration and disconnection showing up on him, he'll have to keep his calm and dribble swiftly around such games and career-sustaining situations and cruise himself to redemption and triumph again, because come on, we know no one does that better than him. We hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Do share the video and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more that's coming up.